Hey guys, Marauder here with another collection update. I've got a bunch of games in front of me that I've picked up over the last couple of months and thought I'd show them off, and hopefully you guys can find some games you're interested in, and this will be a lot of fun. So here we go. The very first thing I picked up is an original Game Boy Advance. I found this at a local garage sale for $1, if you could believe it. The screen's a little scratched up, and the buttons are a little dirty, but other than that, works fine. Even the battery door is in good shape, so very happy to have this. It came with 2 games. The first one being a Matchbox game of some sort, which, I don't know, they're kind of kid games, but you know, go figure. And Lizzie McGuire 3, which is a game that I have not even put in. I don't even know. She was like, if you want it, and I was like, why not? So, happy to have those. Another game I picked up for the Game Boy Color is Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. I actually owned this back a long time ago, and my friend Phoenix923 said he had it, and if I wanted it, I could take it from him. So, why not? I now have it back. From what I remember, it's okay. Although you could abuse the card creator so much in that game that it wasn't even funny. Anyway, for my Nintendo DS, I picked up a couple games. The first being Guilty Gear Dust Strikers, which is a fighting game. Interesting thing about this one is it uses both screens to do all the fighting on, so it's quite intriguing that way. Picked it up for less than $5 at GameStop, so very happy with that one. The second one I picked up is The Glory of Heracles. This game reminds me a lot of games like Kid Icarus or Rygar in a way. It's an RPG series, and it's the first one in this particular series to come over here. So very excited to play this one. Have not had time to get into that one yet. And the last DS game I picked up is Kirby's Mass Attack. This is by far one of the best Nintendo DS games I've played in a really, really long time. It's loads of fun to watch 10 little Kirbys run around the screen and squish enemies and chase after stars and eat fruit. It's absolutely adorable and amazingly fun to play. The next couple of games I have for the PC, I picked up a copy of Dead Island. This game, if you guys saw my video of my friend LOZF and I standing in the parking lot, we were actually looking for this game, which we ended up finding the very next day at a local Best Buy. This game definitely shows you that even if a game has amazing amounts of potential, it can still screw itself over on release. This game, when I installed it, hardly ever worked. You have to attach it to your Steam account, and it needed to be updated. There was glitches aplenty in this game. The multiplayer didn't even work for an entire week after launch. And even now, my friends Phoenix923, LOZF, and I, we all try to get together and play this, and it just refuses to work. We'll be playing, and all of a sudden it'll drop one of us, and we have to restart the entire session. It is frustrating. There is a lot of fun to be had here, but there's just so much you got to get through to find it. It's not even worth it most of the time. Very disappointed in this game. Hopefully they can fix it, but even so, I don't know, your mileage may vary with that one. But it is fun, but like I said, you have to deal with a lot of glitches and a lot of technical issues just to get it to work, and even then, I don't even know if it's worth it when you have games like Borderlands or Left 4 Dead that do the same thing that much better. For my Nintendo GameCube, I picked up a copy of Metal Arms Glitch in the System. This is a fantastic third-person shooter. Highly recommend this. It has a lot of the same voice actors as the Simpsons animated TV show. It's very funny, very clever. You basically play as a little robot who is a freedom fighter for a group of robots that are fighting the big corporate body of robots. I forget the name of them, but loads of fun, good multiplayer. I remember renting this back when I first got my GameCube and just loving it to death. So very happy to finally have this game in my collection. The next game I picked up At a local Goodwill, I found a copy of Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX 2 for the PlayStation 2. They were asking like $2 for it, so I couldn't pass it up. The disc is in decent shape, comes complete, so not much else to say about this game. Have not played it, but still, worth picking up for the price. The next game is The Matrix Path of Neo for PS2. This game is pretty cool if you're a Matrix fan like myself. I love the movies, huge fan of them, and had to pick up this game when I saw it at a local GameStop. I think it was like around $10, but very excited. However, the company that got to do this game, Shiny, obviously has very little experience in doing a game like this. They really tried to make it epic and really feel like you're part of this huge spanning storyline, but it just kind of all falls flat because they don't have the experience necessary to pull this off. If they had gotten the developers behind, say, again, Borderlands or maybe even Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto, they might have been able to pull out something, you know, that was beyond what this was. But as it stands, it's a decent action game for what I paid for it. I'm quite happy with it. But again, your mileage may vary if you can kind of get past the problems that I had with it. What with it being, it's a little clunky in the controls, and it's unpolished. It feels rough around the edges when it really shouldn't be. And the very last game that I picked up is Super Mario Galaxy for the Wii. Very happy to have this. Nintendo recently dropped the price of this $20, but they put it inside of what they call the Nintendo Select line, which basically puts a red border around the cover. And I don't know, for me, I don't like the look of the case. It bothers me. I was hoping to find it in its original white case, which I did, and picked it up immediately for $20. You know, it's a Mario game. What can you say? A lot of people have been praising this game, saying how great it is. I, having never played it, you know, I don't have my own opinion on it yet, but looking forward to getting into this game and having a blast with it. So, that is that. That is all the games that I have to show as of right now. I hope you saw some titles you were interested in and some titles that you were thinking about picking up. I highly recommend Out of the Stack, Metal Arms Glitch in the System. I know for a fact that game is fantastic. Anyway, this has been Marauder, and thanks for watching.